Everyone thinks because you're a zombie, you don't know good coffee. Well, they're wrong. There's only one brew that gets my seal of approval. Deadly Grounds coffee is my guilty pleasure. The aroma is so intoxicating. It brings all of my neighbors out of the woodwork. Deadly Grounds coffee. Coffee to die for and zombie approved. It's good to get a little deadly. Use the front door! Oh, they're so disgusting.
Hey everybody, welcome to another live Wicked Horror Show. As you can tell, it's just me and Tony here. There was a little confusion with our guest. He is in the UK, so he was confused with the time difference, and he's not able to make it tonight. So he wants to reschedule because it's 3:00 in the morning where he's at. I'm sure Life is Pain knows that pain. But either way, we were going to have Rusty Apper on for Artifacts of Fear, which is streaming now on Tubi, and I do recommend you check it out. It's a really cool anthology film. Low budget. He did most of the work on it. Writer, director, sound design, Foley work, everything. And I thought it was done really well. And it's got the dude from Human Centipede in it.
Yeah, the Human Centipede 2.
Yeah, I recognize it.
But I do have the trailer, so I still think we should play the trailer. It's only like a minute long, minute and some change. But yeah, and I know Angel wanted to watch the whole thing. It was a little restrictive with time, so now you get a chance to check it out.
Yeah, I watched about. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
By the way, hi Tony, hi Angel.
Hello guys.
What's
hi
up?
everybody.
What's going on, people?
Yeah. I watched about 25 minutes of it. Looks pretty cool.
It does, yeah.
But knowing that he did all that shit himself, that's hats off.
Yeah, totally. And the stories, all the stories are really good. So that's pretty slick in my book. Nah, I mean,
Slickman, you're a Slickman.
Yeah, me, I'm a Slickman. But yeah. So, anyways, we had the last couple weeks off. 1 week, Tony was ill, meaning like ill, like in the Beastie Boys, ill.
I'm ill.
And
you
then
said
last
he
week,
had you said he had what did you made me fucking laugh so hard with that.
I totally forgot.
Dick diarrhea or something?
Yeah, something
like that.
Yeah,
diarrhea. I say it like that. I say diarrhea.
Yeah, diarrhea to dicks.
Yep. I don't remember half the things I say.
I know.
But that's not a getting old thing. That's a being Kevin thing.
I've always been that. That's what you're telling me. You've always been a forgetful man.
Yeah. I say random things that people find hilarious. They'll bring it up to me a month later, and I'm like, "Who said that?"
Yeah, you've said that to me. You've said that to me whenever I say, "Hey, I was editing the new episode." You muttered this under your breath, and you're like, "No, I did. No, I did." I'm like, I have audio proof. And you're like, "Wasn't me.
I'm a horrible person.
It wasn't me.
I'm sorry." But yeah, so he had the old ding dong diarrhea, and then I was on vacation last week with the missus and with some friends. We went up to Hampshire.
Mm-hmm. How was it?
It's good.
Came back ball back tight, nice and tight from all that mountain air.
Well, I mean, it was a very nice week. There was no rain.
Good.
You're having fun on vacation when you don't know what day it is half the time.
I love that. You're just on autopilot, just fucking.
My wife would be like, "Oh, well, it's this." She's like, "Well, it's already Thursday." I'm like, "No, it's not. It's not Thursday.
We just got here.
Yeah. So like the roundabout story is years and years and years ago. We went on vacation to Florida with the same couple, and we stayed at my wife's uncle's house. He had 2 houses in Florida. They gave us one for the week, so we didn't have to pay for lodging. And for years, we've been picking on this other couple, being like, "You owe us a vacation. You owe us a vacation." And Jeff, the husband of the family, his dad has timeshares, and they weren't using it this year. So he's like, "All right, what's up? We're going to go to this place." We went to a place, I can tell you right now, I will never be able to stay at ever again. Because there's no way I could afford it. I don't think any of us would ever be able to afford a Sunday through Sunday stay at Attach Mountain Resort. But it's
Where'd you go?
What's that?
What's the place?
Attach Mountain Resort.
Okay. You were up by Lincoln, Conway?
Yeah.
Yeah,
not too far from North Conway, which is my favorite place.
Conway, Twitty.
Yep. Hello, darling. Nice to meet you. It's been a long time. What is this? Sorry, we have a.
Okay. From Castelar Daniel Garcia. Any relation? Grim Prairie Tales is a good horror anthology with James Earl Jones, R.I.P., and Brad Dourif.
Oh,
He's in
nice.
the back seat. Remember that when Brad Dourif said that in Urban Legends?
No.
Where it was a gas station attendant.
Yeah. He was the red herring right at the cold open of that movie, which was
you thought he was
so
going to be
sick.
You thought he was going to be the killer, just the way he was dressed and everything.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, miss, how are you?" I was like, and then she's like, "Get away from me, creep!" And he's trying to save her life. He's fucking middle of pouring rain. He's in the back seat. She's thinking she's getting away. Nope. And then they do that classic, this one. Into the rearview mirror. She's like, ah. Done.
Saying the 13th Floor, the Forbidden One with Terry O'Quinn are good ghost films. Nice.
Terry O'Quinn. He was good and Lost, if I remember.
Sergio's in the chat. What's up, Serge?
Sergio.
And Mr. Frost with Jeff Goldblum is an overlooked horror film. I don't know if I've seen that one.
Never heard of it. Let me look that up now. Mr. Frost.
Interesting.
Oh, I see it. The cover is pretty good. 1990. Mr. Frost.
Does it say if it's playing anywhere? Like if it's streaming anywhere?
Let's see here.
Says it was playing at all the AMC theaters back in 1990.
It says here, let me give you a little synopsis. Police investigator, debt dweller, arrests the mysterious Mr. Frost. After finding dozens of murder victims buried at the serial killer's home, Frost becomes mute after his capture, and he is then taken to a mental hospital. But the staff is disturbed by his presence. Ooh. It's Jeff Goldblum when he had that long hair. Remember that era of Jeff Goldblum? But it was not like the cool. It was like that flat, Vincent.
Was it the Fly? Didn't he have long hair in the Fly too?
No, but it was coiffed. It was it was that bouncy. It was like that bouncy.
Yeah, he was using
Vidal
Sesame or something. Yeah.
Transylvania 65000.
Yeah, no, but the cover looks pretty cool.
What about that one? He was in an old movie where it was like one of his first roles, and he said horrible things in it. He's like, "Goddamn rich cunts! I hate rich cunts."
Wasn't he in Class of 1999 or something like that?
This is I think this was like a Richard, I don't know. I forget. He used to play a clip of it on
Class of 1985, I think.
I don't know.
Let's see.
This is like a bad cop drama, but they used to play clips of it on Opie and Anthony back in the day.
It was a TV show.
No,
could have sworn he was in a gang, and then they
he was in Death Wish.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Death Wish.
Yeah, that's his first one. 1974. He played
Freak
number 1.
Yep. Sergio's asking if we have a guest.
Right
we
here,
did.
bro.
Yeah, we're all guests. Be our guest. But yeah, there was a confusion because he's over in the UK. There was a confusion with the time change. So yeah,
Yes,
we're gonna have to reschedule. Killer Party from 1986 has a sinister ending.
Yeah, Castellar got all the fucking hitters.
For real. And there's another one. Scanner Cop Part 1.
Hell yeah.
Tremendous sci-fi horror film.
Yeah, I know Scanner Cop.
I don't know
Vinegar
that one.
Syndrome. Vinegar Syndrome has a nice double box set.
Yeah. The cover on that. It has that weird face guy with the yeah.
Okay, I've seen that. I've seen that
and
picture.
On the back, it's that.
Oh,
so it's like
look at back. The guy in the back is actually in mid song. He was singing a very beautiful song, and
that guy's name is Richard Lynch. Is the guy on the front cover. He always had that weird, like, tight-lipped face, bad guy, like in the fucking 80s with the face like that, like pulled back. Look him up, Richard Lynch.
Fear of Clowns Part 1 and 2 deserve a third part.
I don't know if I've ever seen those.
This dude is schooling us right now.
Yeah, he is.
Is that Wolfie? Is that Wolfie and
No, that's Mr. Garcia. Jump on, bro. Come on. Send him the link to the StreamYard.
Is he like does he know, like, is he one of your followers on?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
Castellar.
I don't know if he was someone who follows you on
TikTok.
Possibility. The name.
Castellar
the full
Garcia.
name, because usually on
yeah, our resolution and a sequel, the analysts are great. Yeah, send that person the fucking stream.
Just sit there and listen to him talk. Yep.
Yeah, Endless. I remember watching Endless.
Wolfie's here. Wolfie.
What up,
okay,
Wolfie?
so it's not Wolfie.
Woo! I missed that long hair, bro. When you come back, bro.
Come on. When are you coming back? It's just an open discussion now.
It's a full moon tonight, guys. At 10:30.
Oh, it is
7 Eastern, whatever fucking time. It'll be at its hardest and longest full moon.
The hardest and longest.
On Twitter, I follow Sledgehammer Horror and the Night Watch Zone.
All right. No Sledgehammer Horror.
Do you?
Yeah.
I avoid Twitter.
You should get on there. You should get on there, bro. It's very conversation driven, and it's like real time.
So
what happened to the guest?
What happened to the guest?
He's from the bloody UK, and it's
3 a.m.
It's 3 a.m., governor.
It's he didn't realize the time difference, and he's got to be on set at 5 a.m. So
that means he wouldn't have slept at all.
No, he could have just got up earlier. I'm just saying, got up a couple hours.
A lot of people have forgotten the ghost film Lady in White.
That's a good one.
That is a good
one. It's actually out of print.
Where's Garcia from?
Yeah, where you at? Where you at, dude? The Midnight Hour is a terrific Halloween film. Well, while he's doing that, I just wanted to say one thing I did on my vacation that I thought was cool. Something that you guys, knowing like my health issues that I've had over the last bunch of years too, this was like a kind of like a test of myself. There was the polar caves. I don't know if you've ever been to them. You've been to them?
I know of them. I've never been.
Okay.
Been spelunking.
Oh, he's from Spain, and now he's in Puerto Rico.
Hey, shout out Puerto Rico. What part of Puerto Rico?
But we went through the polar caves, and I made it all the way through. There's two caves at the end. You can choose one or the other. One of them, I was like, I'm not doing this. It was called Lemon Squeeze. And my friend Jeff, who wears a size medium shirt, was having a hard time getting through it. So I wasn't about to. On the last one I went through, Orange Crush, you have to squat like almost the whole time.
Oh, wow.
And waddle.
Yeah.
And like reach up rocks and pull yourself through certain crevices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I actually fell backwards at one point. I didn't hit my head or anything. I messed up my leg and it hurt the side of me bum. But yeah, I wouldn't even have tried that last year.
Yeah, but you know what? That's a very good check off point to from where you were, like you said, to now. Like even if I think anybody could have fallen and got
the fact that
you did it
continued after it.
Yeah. You weren't like in the middle of it, like my legs don't work again.
Yeah, I mean, I still can't feel my toes, but
that's all right though.
Yeah, I mean, I still because I could see my feet.
Yeah,
because there's lights down there. Yeah, everything was very slippery because it was very cold and slippery down there. So he is in
Aguas Buenas.
See.
Yeah. I'm originally from Humacao, Puerto Rico, like by San Juan. I got Aguas Buenas.
Now I just got Tales from the Dark Side, the movie and the series at Best Buy. Nice. Your Best Buy still sells movies?
Yeah, man. They just built the new one. But yeah, Tales from the Dark Side, the movie fucking slaps. Werewolf the series. Oh my god, dude, you call it back fucking like old school fucking gold right there.
Yeah, man. That's a tough one to find.
Yeah.
Walmart had Phantasm 2, Motel Hell, and The Burning.
In the Shed.
Burning in the Shed.
The Burning is a good one. Motel Hell is a fucking.
Was that like a combo pack or something?
Nah, they probably had like the steel books or like those.
Like the horror movie.
I mean, it's just weird that it's Phantasm 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it depends. Yeah. Maybe Phantasm 1 got sold out.
Maybe.
It might be one of those 4-packs though.
Yeah.
But that's weird movies to have together. I mean, they're all good, but it's just.
Got Lapis the Jumanji of horror. Never heard of that.
Never heard of it either.
Yeah, that's a new one. All right. Yeah. I should be writing down these fucking names.
Well, what you can do later on is you can go back and watch your own show, Tony.
Exactly. That's true.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right here. It says Gatlap, hell of a game. It's from 2022 and it's on Tubi right now.
Oh, it is. Do you? I'm assuming they have Tubi in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, maybe? Man, it's fucking your Tubi.
Because Tubi's pretty great, and the movie that we're supposed to have the guest on for tonight,
on Tubi.
Artifacts of Fear. It's on Tubi. It's a 2-hour long anthology movie, and I would recommend checking it out. I do have the trailer. I'm still going to play it, even though our guest isn't here. Deer Camp 86 was at Walmart.
That was all right. I picked that one up.
I never saw that.
Yeah, it came out like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So I
the one with like a crazy cover, right?
Yeah, it's like an old school thing
with like a head.
It's like a Wendigo tail.
Nice. So Wolfie, who's in the chat, and Tony and somewhat Angel know this. Like back in the day, it was more of a go out and just find all the cool stuff.
What up, Saul?
What up?
Saul.
It was more of let's find the deals and just add to the collection on the wall kind of deal. And it's getting so much harder to find good stuff. And the Best Buys around here are definitely not stocked up on movies. The Walmart around here, they just have end caps of stuff and that's it. And then it's just like big bargain bin. That's it. So now it's more like Vinegar Syndrome. My friend Scott, who just found and fell in love with like boutique Blu-rays, he's been spending a ton of money on Vinegar Syndrome stuff.
Whatnot is probably the best bet now to find some stuff.
Life is
What's
What's up? The guest we were supposed to have on, dude, is from your neck of the woods, I guess.
UK fella.
Yeah, UK. So maybe not your exact neck of the woods, but he couldn't make it because he didn't realize the time difference. I guess the movie was mostly filmed in Liverpool, so I don't know where you are from Liverpool, but the Beatles.
Hey.
But Whatnot is definitely it's like a pretty much live action eBay, where you have different sellers and they either have like stacks of movie where you can pick from, or Hope the People Under the Stairs remake is not horrible. Most likely it will be, just because
Jordan Peele.
Yeah, but
so we'll see.
Maybe not. It may not be. I mean, I don't know. I hope, because I mean,
I just hope it's not a beat for beat remake.
Knowing Jordan Peele, probably not. It'll be. Yeah. I think it'll be a little bit more political, knowing his movies and stuff. Well, so,
yeah. But the thing, when he did Candyman, he did bring back all the old Candymen, including the final one at the very end was Tony Todd.
Tony Todd, the Candyman.
Yep, the exact Candyman. Life is Pain is asking if anyone's seen the new Crow yet.
No. Have you seen it, Life is Pain?
Yeah, have you seen it? And Saul, what's on? Is Whatnot a live?
Yeah, it is. Usually they put up like a timed thing.
Oh, we agree with this one. The Mortuary Collection with Clancy Brown was a terrific horror anthology. I agree 100%. Yes. How many people did we have on from that movie?
2,900.
No, because I think it was just the two directors, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Talking about
it. We were very impressed with that one.
Yeah, we had the two directors. Well, two of them. I think there was
like
the main guy. I think one of them was like double duty guy.
Yeah. And with the People Under the Stairs thing, we've had like Sean Whalen has been on the show a bunch of times.
And Jan Birch.
New movies. Yeah, Jan Birch, who played the Stairmaster. Now he just is on a Stairmaster. But I'm sorry, that was just very bad. But he hopefully they'll show up, because I know Sean Whalen, they didn't have any of the old Twister guys and Twisters. But Crust is coming out finally.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I know they had a bunch of screenings and stuff for it, and
there's a screening coming up in Connecticut that Daniel John sent the link to me and said, "Hey, I'm sending you the link before we release it, just so you know it's happening in Connecticut. There's one in Connecticut." So I was reaching out to Angel to see if we could possibly go.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Things are very busy. But it would be awesome to see some, even if it's just like extra or just background actor kind of stuff. Sean Whalen ringing someone out of the store or something, or because only you would have to see the original to know. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Going back to this, the Crow is trash, is according to Mr. Garcia. The Wrath 1986 with Charlie Sheen is a mix of The Crow, Mad Max, and Fast and the Furious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Devin Sawa is killing it in the horror genre.
Yeah, he's in
Chucky, right? He's in the Chucky thing now.
He's in Chucky. There's a movie. What the hell is it called? It's another like Wendigo-ish type. Or what the hell is a shapeshifter?
Changeling?
Not the Changeling.
No, I'm saying you're asking what's a shit, like a doppelganger type deal?
Yeah, it's like, I guess it would be a Changeling, but it's like a survival type movie where a couple go on a honeymoon or something, and then they end up running into Devin Sawa, which at one point in time I saw the trailer.
That was from a couple of years ago, right?
And I'm like, I didn't realize that he had like a beard and stuff, and I'm like, oh, now I know. Now I look and I'm like, okay, that's Devin Sawa.
That was Hunter x Hunter.
No, there was another one.
Another one?
Yeah, it's a different movie.
Just real quick, Life is Pain did see The Crow, and here's his thoughts on it.
Here we go.
I have seen it, and the movie honestly had about 30 minutes of goodness, and the rest is just filler.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ryan told me he watched it, and he said that if it wasn't a Crow movie, he probably would have liked it more, but having them attach the crow to it, it made it more.
Yeah, I really haven't heard anything good about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a diehard crow like franchise kind of guy.
I agree. I agree with Life is Pain's comment right here. That the new Beetlejuice was awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was good. For me, visually stunning. Obviously, that's fucking. I just felt it was a little convoluted. It felt more like a bunch of bits from the TV series, which was kind of the same thing that I got from the last Ghostbusters movie. It felt like Ghostbusters, real Ghostbusters, the animated series like movie brought to life like type of deal.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time.
No, it was good. I got
a
shrunken head thing, one of those cups.
Oh yeah. In the theater we went to, they didn't have those. But in the theater,
we got the last one.
In the theater we went to, if you bought a large popcorn, you would get you can get a T-shirt. It was a T-shirt, like the newspaper ad that looked like it was a T-shirt that had that on it. But you can get both a large popcorn and that shirt for $24. So one of our friends got it because she's obsessed.
Because either way, the large popcorn would have been $24. Or
actually, a large popcorn is like $49. So you actually save on the
You're saving money. You got to get a T-shirt.
It's called Consumed, by the way. The movie, I think it's
hasn't even
on
come
Amazon
out
Prime.
Is it come out?
It's on Amazon Prime.
He's in Consumed.
There,
Garcia being all smat.
Consumed. There you
go. Sergio, that's what we're talking about this time. Pretty much everything.
Everything.
Yeah. Everything and anything.
Everything.
Yep. Whatever comes across.
Yeah.
Whatever.
A couple weeks from now, in 2 weeks, I'll be going to Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh, what are you doing?
Baltimore?
Me and 3 friends, we're heading to Monster Mania. So it'll be the first Monster Mania in Baltimore. So that should be fun.
Nice. Life is Pain got himself a Beetlejuice cup as well. Did you see that thing I sent about Cinemark theaters having the Art the Clown popcorn bucket? Yeah. It's like an Art the Clown head popcorn bucket, but it's only at Cinemark theaters.
Yeah, Cinemarks. And I think Regal's gonna have them too. Regal's gonna have them.
I don't know.
More power to the theaters, because now I think that's bringing people in, because now they're going to become like collector's items and stuff like that.
I'm gonna grab a David head.
Yeah,
fucking put it on my
That's
thing.
the new thing that everyone has signed.
Which was the first movie that they brought like those popcorn fillers or the popcorn heads or whatever? Do you know?
I don't know. I remember people making all the jokes about the Dune one, because you could have sex with it.
Yeah.
But ever since then, like almost every movie that comes out has.
Did you see the Aliens, the new one, the Alien one? You turn it upside down, it's a little. It's a little.
They're gonna have a whatchamacallit, a Predator one. It's called the Pussy Face popcorn bucket. Also, real quick, if anyone is looking to follow someone on Twitter, Mr. Garcia, our new favorite person. He is Midnight Maelstrom Coalition on Twitter.
All right, I'm gonna follow you right now, dog.
Does it include the exclamation points? I'm assuming it does because you put 3.
He's excited.
Yeah.
Let me see. Midnight
movies and marketing go hand in hand. It does. They really kind of put that to the side before pandemic, And now,
but even before, because I don't. I mean, going to the theaters, I don't remember
what it was. And Wolfie actually sent one out to me. Certain theaters, you could get like the metal popcorn tins, but they were just metal, like pressed metal, and they had like 3-dimensional, like whatever. That was the most you would see. And I remember Leo was collecting those for a while. Because I know at his theater it was like you buy a large popcorn, you fill it up. You eat it, and then you could fill it up on the way out. And he would be like, that's dinner. Yeah, that's dinner.
Dinner popcorn.
You kidding me, dude? I'm not even kidding you, but during the pandemic, we would go to a theater just because of the popcorn, and that would be our dinner. Because you're eating a large popcorn, that fills you up.
That and nothing like movie theater butter popcorn, like whatever butter they use in the movie theater.
Nothing, but it's just cancer, liquid cancer. Legend Spain has. I'm sorry, I have a cinema pass, $12.99 a month, and I get 20% off on concession stands. We have. They started.
That's what's up. I got that.
They started doing those again. That was a big thing in the U.S. for a while.
They're doing Regal has one. It's pass. It's an ultimate whatever the fuck face thing, and then you could get like 5 tickets. You can get like 5 reserved seats every as many, and you can go anytime you want. It just as long as you can reserve it, so you can go every day. And I think it's like $20 a month.
That's not bad.
Yeah, because
Tony stopped going to movies.
I got the Cinemark one, and we have like that rollover.
Well, with a deal like that, I mean, that would be worth it.
And I'll be honest with you. I go to the movies kind of frequently now, and
yeah, you go with Dad,
it's
right?
still pretty empty. Like a lot of like when we went to see Beetlejuice, there was a new screening starting every 30 minutes, so they had a ton of screens playing it. So our theater was still pretty empty. You know,
let
me
like
see,
back-to-back shows like that. But
but like... they're in a very busy area. So I'm sure there's some days that were slammed. And then Life is Pain is saying, wait, you guys can refill popcorn?
Yeah, man, this is
you realize we're in the US.
This is the US.
US, home of fat people. Hence the liquid cancer. This is we created morbidly obesity as a norm.
Morbidly a beast.
Yeah.
That's why the size of different things go from like small to like jumbo.
Supersized. Yeah. We're not going to do supersize anymore because that's too much. So we're just going to go larger and call it something else.
Yeah. This is a medium now.
Yeah. Now that's the medium. Yeah. The large, it actually, if you sip it too quickly, it collapses in on itself because it can't contain the liquid. And Mr. Garcia is also saying House 1 and 2.
Yeah.
William Catt. Yep. Incredible first film.
Dude, part 2 of House is just fucking.
Actually, I think it's the first House. That's where you can see Kane Hodder with his little mullet, falling off the balcony in the first one.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the pizza in it too?
I don't know about the pizza. He was a pizza?
Like he was the face of a pizza. Was that House?
I don't know.
Which movie was that where he was they opened up the pizza box and it was just the pizza talking and it's Kane Hodder's face. Was that? I think it was House.
I don't know.
Maybe I could be wrong.
I mean, I'm going to Google it just like that. Kane Hodder pizza face.
See what movie it says.
He just shows up and he's got like horrible acne and it's just him like, no, he doesn't want people to know.
No, it's his actual face.
It says here, let's go. It's coming up from horrorgeeklife.com. Top 10 Kane Hodder roles besides Jason Voorhees. All right, there is a pizza. The first picture on here is pizza face. So number 10 is pizza, but it's House 4, I think. House 4.
Oh, it's House 4.
So I haven't seen anything past 2.
Well, not everyone. The third one isn't a house film. The third one's called A Horror Show, which is a completely different movie.
And it's called House Party, and Kid and Play star in it.
Yes. Actually, because it's like one of those things where in the UK it's called something, in America it's called something else. So in the UK, I believe, or the USA, it was called The Horror Show, which is completely different movie. It's about a guy that gets killed in jail and stuff like that. So it has nothing to do with it. But then in the UK, I believe it was the singing pizza. You have to, and then the fourth one brought it back to the house version of it. So
I'm your pizza man.
It's actually really funny. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out.
It says not everyone who's seen the fourth House might even realize that the talking pizza shown in the film is actually Kane Hodder. This is because Hodder is uncredited for the role. Oddly, however, it is certainly one of his most memorable moments, even if the scene is incredibly brief. His face can be seen in a possessed pizza, finishing the lyrics to the local pizza joint's trademark jingle.
Yeah, because they're like they hear just singing. And then they're like, what the hell is this? And they open up the pizza box and it's just Kane Hodder's face in a pizza.
Yeah. He also, I'm looking through here, he played Dennis.
The Menace?
No, Dennis.
Mr. Wilson.
Depending on who you, who you were. But yeah, he could have been a menace. He was playing Dennis L. Rader, BTK killer.
Oh.
And I think I've seen that movie.
And
but I think Life is Pain had a good idea.
What do you say?
I think we threw the idea out there.
Oh, it's
Next time there's no guests, you should get some people on and do a quiz night.
You can come on right now. What are you doing? You eating breakfast?
What I was gonna what I was gonna say though is that we would have to have Mr. Garcia host it because we would all lose.
Besides Wolfie, I think it might be a challenge.
Even still, though, if it's older stuff, Wolfie would be all about it. But I'm not talking down Mr. Wolfie at all. But that time I had him help me write some questions for a live trivia event at Scaricon, his questions were too hard. People were like, what is this? Like, there was one guy who knew it all. And I'm like, he was just like the biggest.
It was actually what you didn't.
Me. Yeah.
What you didn't know was actually Wolfie dressed in another guy's costume, and he's answering his own questions.
I figured out it was him though, because after he got one right, he would go, "Ow, everybody." He would do that.
I miss Yo-Yo too.
Yeah, me too. I haven't seen him. The last time I saw him was when we went to that's right. I got to go to a preview screening of Evil Dead Rise before it came out, and that's the last time I saw Yo-Yo. Yeah, those were the good old days. And then I think it was right around that same time-ish, that Talk to Me movie. I got to see a screening of that way before it came out.
Yeah.
And I brought my friend Scott.
Yeah, I remember that. I think you had asked me, and I said, too fucking far.
Dude, because it was out in Boston during the week. That's the thing too, is none of these are on the weekends. It's always during the week.
Like, come on down to a
3 o'clock.
Yeah. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. It's like, you ever been up that way around that time?
Yeah. And then Mr. Garcia is also saying that he loves Fright Night comics with Evil Ed returning. Yes.
Damn, bro.
Pumpkinhead and Puppet Master comics have great stories.
They do. I have a bunch of those.
Barbara Crampton will be on the Tourist Trap remake. Barbara Crampton's been on the show.
Yeah.
Long time ago. But Barbara Crampton was on the show.
I forgot. Are they really doing a tour? They're really going to do that? Tourist Trap remake?
Although I had heard that they shelved Salem's Lot. Apparently that's coming out.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, I didn't see the trailer, but I someone put it out there, and they're like, it reminds me of like Stranger Things. So I'm like, how the hell could it remind you of Stranger? So, but I'm one to not watch trailers, but it has me intrigued.
I'm kind of avoiding it, but I some people were saying like, oh, like I'm already creeped out by the trailer. This is going to be good. Like some people, I've heard positive things about the trailer.
Yeah, I did too.
And then
I guess they are making that. Barbara Crampton is producing it.
Suitable Flesh, we were going to have her on at one point, but that kind of fell through.
Who were we going to have on for that?
Barbara Crampton.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't watched that yet.
Barbarian was a good surprise.
Very good. There was one particular flip-flop of like themes and feel that they did very well.
So we'll have to plan a quiz night because Saul's also saying that it would be awesome. So we'll have to plan one and like plan it out in advance, let people know in advance, like way in advance.
Yeah.
So that we can get their smart havers on. The Running Man remake is coming. There's already too many movies like The Running Man.
And The Goonies too.
Goonies 2.
What?
Not also Goonies 2.
The Goonies as well?
Yeah. Yeah, Teen Wolf 2.
What? The Arachnophobia remake is coming?
Bro, you blowing my mind. You just named like 2 perfect movies. Arachnophobia, and then what was the first one he did? He said
Running Man.
Running Man. Perfect movie. I know it's such a high deviation from the original works, but
Stranger Things took a lot of the concepts from Beyond Two Souls. So Running Man, we just very recently had the guys that
Arnold Schwarzenegger
one of the guys who
was
made
on
from Stream.
Yes.
One of the producers. He's also a producer on the Terrifier movies. And
talking about Michael Levy.
Yep, Michael Levy. And he, I told him that the trailer and everything made me think of the Running Man, and that wasn't a dig. Like, that's a good thing. And he had never seen the Running Man, so that's impressive that he made a movie that was.
Mind.
I heard Stream did pretty good in the theaters. It didn't have like a Terrifier 2 run, but it definitely
it's certain parts. Like it was out of the theaters fairly quickly in mass.
Here was fucking. There's a showing, and I didn't buy a ticket. But the thing is, I don't think it mattered if I had bought a ticket because I saw that people that had bought tickets got refunded, and like the show just straight up canceled.
Really?
Yeah. So it didn't matter if you bought a ticket; they fucking refunded it and shut it down.
Yeah, there was a few.
Gave it to like Alien Romulus because I think that was the same weekend like Alien Romulus came out.
Yeah, that was. I was following it on Facebook, and there was a few different places that mentioned like a few people that are like, "Oh, they straight up canceled my screening of it." I know there was one in close to me, like 15 minutes away. That 1 second I saw the availability for the tickets, and then I did something, and then I went back on, and it was gone.
Yeah, that's why I was like, "Oh, I'll go," because I couldn't go the opening night, so I was like, "Oh, I'll go on Thursday," and then and I asked my kid again when he got out of school, "Hey, do you want to go tonight?" He said, "Yeah," and then I went to go buy the tickets,
and it was
no go.
That stinks. There's another thing I didn't know about. Glad there will be a Creepshow video game. I didn't know that. Here's a movie that there's a few movies out there that people love that I generally don't like, and Malignant is one of them.
You don't like Malignant?
I like Malignant.
I thought the effects were horrible.
What?
Yes. I thought they were absolutely horrible. Just like I'm a lady with a mask taped to the back of my head.
I'm the guy from fucking Little Monsters. What's his name? Boy.
Yeah, he scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, he did.
He was that.
I was like, that's exactly what I thought it was when it fucking turned around. Like
he was able to get Arachnophobia at Walmart. I'm aging myself, but I was able to go see Arachnophobia in the theater by myself.
With John Goodman.
I also saw King Ralph in the theater. How old does that make me?
You
75.
So get this. I got a message on the Facebook. There's a high school reunion coming up next month. Anyone want to guess on the amount of years?
1930.
No. Guess how many? Yeah, it's my 30-year high school reunion.
Yeah.
How gross is that?
That's all right. Mine is my 20th. No.
Yeah,
my 20th was 10 years ago.
We just had our 20th.
Yeah. Well, wait 10 years and you'll be me. He's saying 3 seasons of Penny Dreadful with Timothy Dalton and Josh Hartnett from Showtime are magnificent.
Never seen it.
I've seen some of it and I did really like it. Twilight Zone VR game trailer is interesting. I haven't messed with VR.
I didn't know. I don't think it's for you.
No. Why? Because of my
vertigo shit.
My vertigo. Yeah, just be like falling all over the house.
Oh my god!
Twitching.
Like, bro, we just plugged it in.
I haven't even turned it on yet.
Yeah. This is scary.
I just asked you how it fit, and you're like on the floor flopping around like a fish. Burnt Offerings, he's saying, is a scary film.
Burnt Offerings.
Burnt Offerings.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yep. 187.
That's are you talking about
on
Samuel L. Jackson,
Samuel L. Jackson and Collins and Collins Ricard, what's his name? The Collins guy.
Colin Jost?
No, what's his name? I know his last name's Collins.
Oh yeah. 187 on the undercover cut. Superstition is a more sinister.
Yeah.
Superstition is a more sinister version of Poltergeist. I haven't seen Superstition. I absolutely adore Poltergeist.
Poltergeist here.
This house is clear.
I don't know if you want to play the trailer for the movie since we do have 15 minutes left.
Oh, Maxwell Stewart James is here. How is everyone? We're doing just about good.
Life is peachy.
Yeah, our guest couldn't make it because of the time difference.
Yeah,
and but we're just gonna play the trailer for his movie Artifacts of Fear, which is streaming on Tubi as we speak. It's a really cool anthology film from the UK, and trailer is this one's a minute. I almost said an hour and 35 seconds. That's weird.
Here's the movie, guys.
It's 1 hour and 35 seconds exactly. All right, here we go. We'll be right back.
Insert a coin and seal your doom. Some tales are told, then soon forgotten. But legends last forever. You have to understand that these are not stories, it's all real. These things people experience, the nightmares, the sleepwalking, the waking up at exactly 3:33 every morning. See, the hour itself is known as the devil's hour, and that number, 333, that's one half of the answer, that's symbolic. The answer is 666. From the mind of Rusty Apper comes a terrifying new vision. 3 tales to blacken your soul. Don't even think about leaving. Story time is not over yet. Coming soon.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I enjoyed it. I do want to watch it again. Honestly, though, I was dealing with some house stuff, so my mind wasn't 100% on the movie.
Yeah.
So I want. Yeah, Sergio's saying no, thank you.
He says I don't have any.
Sergio. Yeah, Sergio. From time to time, will be like, "All right, I'd see that," and sometimes he's like, "Nope." It's actually not. It's the trailer makes it look scarier than it is. I guess there's more to it. It's not just like all the time. You know, it is creepy, but it's not like nonstop, wall to wall. Yeah, see, Life is Pain, and that's from a UK director, and it's on Tubi. So go check it out.
Yeah, what's the director's name? Tell him the director.
Rusty
Apper.
Mm-hmm.
From the mind of Rusty Apper. Didn't you hear that in the trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it was really good. You should check it out. And again, it's just Tubi being awesome again, having cool stuff. There's channels that are dedicated to just or on Instagram, I see videos that are just dedicated to all the cool horror movies that are on Tubi.
Yeah.
Because a lot of stuff goes you miss it because there's so much there. And it's not like Netflix where it suggests things to you that makes sense. It's like, oh, you watch this movie with this person in it. I think you would love how Stella got a groove back. And it's just like, would I though? Would I?
What are you talking about?
And then you watch it and you love it.
I'm like, well, I did love How Stella Got a Groove Back, but not for the reasons you think. It's because I'm a soul sister. That's why.
Soul sister.
But yeah. Did you guys see anything recently that struck you?
I've been watching Kevin Can Fuck Himself.
Oh,
thank you. On Netflix.
Yeah. Thanks.
It's Ryan I had seen it a while back during I think it came out during pandemic days.
Damn Penix.
But I had seen it, but Ryan reminded me that it existed, so me and the wife started watching it. Mm-hmm. It's it mixes like sitcom, like canned laughter.
Yeah. But whenever they leave the house, it's like turns into like a drama.
Like a real like. So right now we're on season 2. So that's good. And then I don't know if I watched anything else.
Well, we're on.
I gotta catch up on the Chimp Crazy, which we talked about on our newest episode of that straight show. So we're all caught up right now. So I gotta go on HBO Max and see.
Chimp Crazy.
Yeah. It's from the guys that brought you Tiger King.
Oh.
Pandemic days.
Top-notch people. We watched over vacation. We watched that movie Trapped. It's like a new movie or Trap
with Josh Hartnett.
Yeah,
the M. Night Shyamalan one.
Yep, we watched it.
It wasn't bad.
I haven't seen it.
It was okay. I wanted to watch a different movie, but whatever.
It wasn't, the worst M. Night Shyamalan movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What was the worst M. Night Shyamalan movie?
Lady in the Water.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He loves the Lady in the Water.
It disappointed me so much. I mean, it's first couple where he thought it was cool to have those twist endings.
Bro,
like
that was the shit.
Like The Village, I'm like, oh, what a fucking cop-out.
What are you talking about, dude?
I love The Village until the last 10 minutes, and I'm just like, well...
When you're like, oh, this is bullshit. It was a social experiment, breaking away from society. What is this?
Yeah, I was just like, it turned into...
Bunch of hippies?
I was just like, oh, man, this is an awesome horror movie. And then I'm like, oh...
You mean to tell me that was Grandpa fucking running around the woods trying to keep everybody inside the walls?
Like, fuck this ending.
So to bring everything down right before the end of the show, Life is Pain is asking update on the mold.
Oh, I forgot about your anthology going on right now.
Yeah, no, it's we're almost there. So the mold is gone. The furnace and hot water heater are installed. That cost $14,000 cash.
Cash money.
Out of pocket.
Cash money.
We went on vacation last week. We were planning a vacation to the UK for our 10-year wedding anniversary because we never went on a honeymoon.
Yeah.
And that money went to a new furnace and a water heater.
Well, at least you won't freeze. But you might not make it to the UK.
The chimney needs to be most likely replaced. So that's the next thing. We haven't.
That covered under this thing? Like, did the mold go? Look at all the mold on there. I need a new one.
No, it's not. But we can't move back in yet because we still don't have a kitchen. Like, we have the kitchen floor and everything is all done. But we have to get everything figured out with the cabinets. So. That's what I was doing while I was watching the movie tonight, actually. Because I started watching the movie at my house on my phone as I was dealing with some stuff with the contractor.
Punching holes in the walls.
Just going, like, no, I'm not doing that.
You know what, though?
But it's almost done. Hopefully soon enough. And I think I'm going to move stuff around in there. And I have some ideas. We went to this there's a store in North Conway that's like a Christmas store.
Yeah,
but they have a place right next to it called Tricks and Treats, and it's like like half of the store is a year-round like Halloween store.
Tricks and Treats.
Yeah, but they also have an ice cream store there. It's awesome. But it again, Americans are fat. So we had ice cream as well. But they had all of these like decorations for Halloween that were sick. And a lot of them were super cheap. Like super cheap. And I was just like, oh, I'd like to have some of those behind me. And plus I'll be able to start 3D printing garbage again once I'm back in my house.
I need you, Kevin. I hit you up. What was it last month, man? What's up with them? Let's get you back in the house because I need some shit printed.
I just ordered some more filament too.
No, that's good though. I mean, yeah, it sucks that you had to drop that much coin, but yeah. So.
Yes, we can go there and request it. So half the store, if you know the U.S. and crappy stores in the mall, half the store is kind of like a Spencer's Gift, and the other one is kind of like a Spirit Halloween, but year round, with like cool little things. But yeah, you have like a stuffed animal of a person bent over, holding their butt with their pants down, and you press onto it and like a big bubble of brown stuff comes out of the butt and makes fart noises. You get stuff like that in the other side of the store. Because Christmas is right next to a Christmas store. Yeah. North Conway.
Nothing.
This says
like diarrhea. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But anywho, we do have to start wrapping things up. So we'll do some brainstorming and we'll figure out like a trivia night. Maybe we'll start doing that more regularly or something. Like a monthly thing, or maybe like bi-monthly or tri-month. I don't know.
Tri-month.
I'll try that every month. I don't care. Oh, har.
Tri-monthly. But yeah, to piggyback real quick. Remember Sanguinary? We saw him at we saw that short at
which one was that?
Whenever
I think of shorts that we've seen together, I automatically go to writer's block. So what
it was in that film festival. It was with our buddy Ethan. Ended up and then Justin, we talked to him outside for a little bit. Remember him? So I'm just on here. I can follow him on the Instagrams, but I guess he was part of the new Salem's Lot that's coming out on October 3rd. So he said, proud to have been part of this film and every day of principal photography, every step of the way, all the reshoots. This movie was built on the backs of an insanely talented crew, a powerhouse cast, and a dream team of creatives. Be sure to check out Salem's Lot October 3rd on Max. So,
it's going right to Max?
Yeah. So that's cool because he's got some cool shorts. I know he moved away from out of Mass and he's somewhere else now. I always now it makes sense what he was posting the last couple of days. Yeah, like the stories. He's like, this was fun, and it was like this like crazy light setup like above this house, and I'm like, I sent them a message like, what is this? And he just sent me back like a. But now it makes sense because they're announcing that it's releasing now. So
nice. Just real quick, Sergio's reminding us that it's time to go.
Oh, Sergio, sorry about that, man. We're gonna wrap it up.
Are we holding you up? What do you need to go? You need to poop? You need to go watch wrestling?
Betty bye.
And Saul, thanks guys. I haven't checked out the show in a while, but always enjoy it. Guest or no guest, we appreciate that, man. Keep your ears peeled. And if we do a trivia thing soon, hopefully this was Sergio's response. No, we go. All right. So
Tony's mom's fucking flashing the lights. We gotta go.
This house is clear. So Angel, where can people follow you?
Just hit up That Strange Show. We just dropped our newest episode on long legs, and we talked about Indian men's poisoning their wives to marry their daughters. And you can check out my personal page, Chaos Manus, where I post not the movies I watch, but like some of my micro shorts and stuff that you can watch and keep up to date with what I'm doing with that. And it's a full moon tonight. In about a half hour, I'm going to be taking my camera outside because I have an idea. So I'm gonna see if I can get some.
You're gonna see Wolfie running through your backyard.
Yeah. So.
Oh, everybody! Oh, everybody!
Yeah.
Just running around.
Check that out.
Yeah, Tony.
You can find me at Tony Has Nine Fingers on YouTube, where I do movie reviews, unboxings, anything about movies on there. Tony Has Nine Fingers on X, which I don't use. Tony Has Nine Fingers on TikTok, which is my biggest social media where I go on there the most. We started doing collectors challenges where it's 20 topics and the two collectors pick a movie, and whichever one the fans like the most, they vote for, and whoever gets the most points out of that 20 points wins the round. So I won last night against a fellow collector. So check us out on there. Tony's Movies on Instagram, where I show off the movies behind me. And of course, here on the Wicked Horror Show, most Tuesdays, whether we have a guest or no guest, it's always fun. You never know what's going to go. You never know what's going to happen. But check us out.
I didn't even know. I just popped up, and you guys were like, I don't know what's going on tonight, but.
Well, I didn't know that the guest wasn't showing up until about 3 minutes before the show started.
Yeah.
But,
it happens.
No, that's all right. Next time. So if it's 9 p.m. our time, so you'd have to probably pre-record him and then be able to get him on.
But that's the thing is I like doing a live show. I like doing it live.
Yeah.
We do it live. Anyways.
We'll do it live.
For myself, just a knuckle on Instagram. Besides doing the show with the always adorable Tony Has Nine Fingers.
Mm-hmm.
I also I'm part of That Strange Show with Angel. And that's also on the Dorkening Podcast Network and on the Dead of Winter Entertainment streaming service.
Horror Network.
There you go. And that's newer for us. But thanks for participating in the chat. And hopefully Mr. Garcia will stop back in. And,
that was cool. I give him a follow on Twitter at the Maelstrom Coalition.
Yeah,
Midnight Maelstrom.
That's right. And thanks again to everyone. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Pew, 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 pew.
Bye.